Okay, guys, so welcome to my podcast, and I just this second got home, and it is snowing right at this very second, and it has been snowing for quite some time. Luckily, the snow stopped for the entire time I was coming back home, and it didn't actually start until I arrived at the college, so I've been very lucky to avoid the actual falling of snow. Now, the actual throwing of balls of snow, not as much, but still, this is what it's about. It's talking about snowball fights. So I'm wondering, have any of you guys ever been in a snowball fight? And if you have, how many have you been in? And also, if you have, where's the worst place a snowball has hit you? Like, it's had the most effect on you, like hit you on the back of the head, went down, and your back was freezing cold, and you got a tingle down your spine. I don't know, but just like the most annoying place it hit you is the best question, actually. Now, as I was just leaving the college, the bricklaying, the people who do bricklaying, plastering, all that sort of hands-on work, building things, they were going back to their class from lunch. And they were picking up snowballs and throwing it around the entire place, and none of them actually hit me. One slid up and nearly got me, and none of it hit any of my friends, but they were trying. They were really shit at aiming the snowballs. But have any of you guys ever actually experienced just casually walking and randomly getting a throwball snow at you? What? Really? I just said that? Oh my god, that is bad. How many of you guys have had a snowball thrown at you when you didn't want it to happen, or you weren't in a snowball fight with some friends or something like that? Because I've had that happen not very often before, but it's happened before in my time, and it's really annoying if you don't want to get wet. Because I remember in high school, there was a snowball fight. The entire high school was pretty much involved, and I went back inside, and we still had like another 2 hours of class left. Well, classes, not just one class, but oh god, sitting down, completely soaked through all over your body with clothes. It like feels like your clothes is sticky because of it. It's absolutely horrible. Has that ever happened to any of you guys? There's a lot of questions asking this to you guys, but oh, it is horrible. Sitting down, not really being able to do anything while you're completely soaked through. That actually happened fairly recently in college. I went into college and my jeans were soaked through, and it felt like they were sticking to me, and it was horrible. I hate it. It's so annoying. And when I was actually cycling yesterday, it was snowing, and it was so annoying. The snow kept going in my eyes, and because it is made of water, water vapors or whatever you want to call it, it is water. It melts into water pretty much instantly after it touches your skin. But when it goes in your eye, you feel it hit your eye and then instantly dissolve into water, so you just blink a couple times and it's gone. But it's just so annoying. I couldn't look up too much, so my like line of vision or line of sight or something was just blocked pretty much completely. So if a car came round the bend or something and got me, fucking hell, I would not see it. I would just think, what's happening? Why am I in the air? And sliding across the floor and everything. But I decided to cycle into school today. I didn't cycle back because after then it was really just full of slush. And for those of you who don't know, slush is basically wet snow. Like, some of the snow's melted, it's got dirt in it, it looks like brown snow, basically. And it's very, very slippery. So I decided not to cycle, and I walked with my friends, a majority of the way anyway, my friends from college. But on my way there, the ground was actually wet. You know, like, I left the house, I looked at the road and saw, oh, it's not actually very icy or slippy looking, it's actually wet, and there's a puddle over there. and it doesn't look even the tiniest bit iced over. So I just figured from that, there's not going to be anything slippy enough. On the way home, however, I could see slush, and instantly when I see slush, I think, I fall in that when walking. No fucking way am I trying it on a bike, screw that. So Wednesday and Thursday when I go into college, depending if it snowed or not, I may not go in with my bike and I'll have to walk, which is a pain in the ass because I stayed awake 40 hours yesterday, and I guess the day before that being 40 hours. But the last, let me think, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The last 7 hours of that 40 hours, I would have gone to bed, but I couldn't because I had to do a presentation for college, and it took me 7 hours to do, and you know why? Fucking YouTube. I hate it. It's always there when I don't want it to be there. Like, if I have to sit down, concentrate and do something, I'll look for a distraction on purpose. I don't want to do it, so I will deliberately look for a distraction, a way to get out of it or anything, but they're just, I had to do it and I couldn't stand it. I managed to get a sentence in every hour, and the last 20 minutes I rushed through that presentation so fucking fast. I'm surprised it came out the way it did. All it was words, and it's supposed to be like a proper presentation, screenshots, because it's like explaining how you use an email system, and I was explaining how you use Yahoo for a new email system for the entire high school or whatever it is I'm doing for. In a scenario, this is. It's not actually real, it's just theoretically speaking. I work for a high school, I'm making this presentation to teach the teachers how to use the new system. But the last 20 minutes, the last 7 slides, I think it was, 6, 7 slides maybe, I was just sitting there when I was standing still when I was presenting it to the class, just thinking, fuck, this is what I did last night, I'm so screwed. And then I was reading it and I was seeing, this stuff actually makes sense to me. Nice. Because I was thinking I was going to talk out my ass, completely wrong stuff, but it was all correct, and there was one kind of fatal, horrible spelling mistake, which I still don't know what it was. I was talking somewhere along the lines of, to do this, you need to do this, and blah, 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 blah. And when I got to the end of that sentence, it said, FIR, F-I-R, space, T-E-A. So tea, as in an actual cup of tea, is what it was spelled like, and fur, as in with an I instead of a U, for fur. So I have no idea what that was going to be. I think it was meant to say for, but the last word saying tea? Teachers, maybe. I don't know. It's hard. I was awake for 39 hours and 40-ish minutes at this point, just thinking to myself, I've got to do this, but I don't want to do it. I hate doing it, and it's horrible. And because homework, the teachers will say, that's just going to take you 10 minutes, maybe half an hour. That's going to take you an hour, and stuff like that. And I'm just sitting there thinking, it's homework. Your minutes are my hours. That's basically what I'm thinking whenever they say that, because I can't get in the mindset to do it. It's absolutely appalling, and I hate it. But yeah, I'm pulling through, just barely. Anyway, that's the podcast, guys. Please answer my questions in the comment section. I'll be curious to know your stories, if you have any. Yeah, I guess I shall see you next podcast. Thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.